All right, let's dive into something really cool today. We're breaking down an anime concept called the Obsidian Relic, Shadow of the Sun King. And trust me, this thing is a wild ride. It's blending high-tech cyberpunk action with some seriously ancient mysteries and a whole lot of forbidden supernatural power. So, right off the bat, the story hits you with this line. It just completely sets the tone, doesn't it? This tells you immediately that everything we think we know about history is wrong, and we're about to peel back the curtain on some massive hidden truth. It's the perfect hook. You just know things are about to get complicated. And where does it all begin? Picture this, a futuristic, rain-slicked Lagos. This is our first act, a cursed discovery, and it wastes no time at all, throwing us right into the middle of the action, where one single discovery is about to change, well, everything. So, who's at the center of all this? This is our guy, Kael. He's a relic hunter. Basically, he tracks down ancient artifacts in this super high-tech world, and he has just stumbled upon something way more powerful and way more dangerous than he ever bargained for. And this is what he finds. The prize itself, the Obsidian Relic. Now, this is no ordinary coin, you know. It's literally glowing, humming with this weird purple energy. The source material describes it as something that isn't supposed to exist. And that phrase right there, that's the key to this whole mystery. But of course, he can't just pocket it and walk away. That would be too easy, right? Nope. He's immediately cornered by these figures. They're called the Sentinels. They just appear out of thin air wearing these stark white masks, and you can tell right away they know exactly what this relic can do. And then their leader drops this absolute bombshell of a line. That power doesn't belong to the living. Wow. In just one sentence, the entire conflict is laid out for us. This isn't about money or fame. This relic is forbidden, and the Sentinels have decided they are the ones who have to keep it locked away. And just like that, we're off to the races. The conflict explodes into this insane, high-octane chase scene, which brings us to our second section, the Sun King's lore. But here's the really clever part. This isn't just mindless action. The chase is actually how the story starts feeding us the deep, ancient history behind this crazy artifact. And this is where the world of the story just blows wide open. It turns out the Obsidian Relic isn't some one-of-a-kind thing. Oh no, it's one of seven. 7 forbidden curiosities, all forged from a fallen star 3,000 years ago. All of a sudden, this personal discovery feels like a global threat. So, what's the catch? There's always a catch, right? Well, it's a big one. On the one hand, you get this incredible power. We're talking the ability to move faster than sound. Pretty awesome. The price you pay for it? Oh, you know, just your very soul. It's that classic high-risk, high-reward deal that you just know is going to cause so much trouble. And just when you think you've got a handle on the stakes, another player enters the game. Her name is Zara. Now, she's not a Sentinel, but she is just as desperate to get her hands on the relic. And she reveals its true purpose. It's not a weapon. It's a key to a gate that, for the love of God, should stay locked. And this is where things get really, really personal. This brings us to Act 3, A Father's Fate. The story makes a hard pivot here. It's not about a global treasure hunt anymore. For Kael, this has become a desperate fight for answers about his own past. So why is Kael risking everything for this thing? He finally lays his cards on the table. He couldn't care less about the power or the value. His entire mission, this whole time, has been to find out what happened to his father, who vanished without a trace. This relic is his one and only clue. And Zara's response, oh man, it is a gut punch. She looks at him and delivers probably the most shocking twist in the story. Your father didn't disappear, Kael. He became the gate. Just let that sink in. He wasn't just some victim who got in the way. He was consumed by the relic's power, transformed into the very supernatural prison she just warned Kael about. What a devastating thing to learn. So what do you do with a horrifying truth like that? Well, Kael just snaps. He completely gives in, he slams the relic into his own chest and unleashes its full power. We get this incredible finishing move called the Eclipse Burst, just a massive, overwhelming blast of dark energy that takes Zara completely out of the fight. So, the battle is over, but the story is far from it. This brings us to the aftermath, our final section. The hunt begins.
This is where we see the real consequences of Kael's choice and get the setup for a much, much larger quest.
And you see the cost right away. I mean, Zara's gone, but Kael is already paying the price. You see these purple veins literally crawling up his neck. It's a physical sign that the relic is consuming him, just like it consumed his father. And then you get the final, heartbreaking confirmation, a photo of his dad, holding the exact same coin. And that's when it all clicks into place. This wasn't a random find. Kael didn't just stumble upon some dangerous artifact. He found a family heirloom. The power of the Sun King isn't just some dusty old legend. It's his bloodline. It's a legacy he never asked for. Which brings us to this number 6. Remember those 7 forbidden curiosities? Well, Kael's only found 1. That means there are 6 more of these powerful, soul-eating artifacts still out there, somewhere in the world, waiting to be found. The real hunt has only just begun. And so we're left with this really compelling question. For Kael, this power is his only link to finding out the truth about his father. It's the only tool he has, but at the same time, it's actively destroying him, body and soul. So what is it? Is the power of the Sun King a gift that can bring him salvation, or is it just a curse that will lead him down the exact same path as his dad?